OnlyFans, where I do my meaningful sex educational content, fitness, health, nutrition, relationship advice, and more. Hi guys, and welcome to Gadget Reviews and to this review of Hammer and Bolter. It's amazing. I mean, we have an episode, guys. We have an episode, and the last episode was so long ago that I literally forgot that I'm waiting for it. So, Hammer and Bolter, episode Monsters, guys. And I'm pretty sure the last one was like 2 months ago. Which was Double or Nothing, episode 11, so this is episode 12, like I've said, and it is once again an Age of Sigmar type of an episode, and it's a whole 20 minutes, guys, which is pretty good. So, there's that. Now, is the episode good? Or, like, what is it? And thanks for the feedback, guys, in the comments. Well, it is not. It is not good. I mean, the last one had some fun factor, some, well, comedy in it. I enjoy seeing Sigmar's warriors, but I'm not such a specialist on Warhammer Age of Sigmar in general. I'm a lot more towards 40k, and then, well, the other fantasy things of Warhammer, I mean, before Age of Sigmar. So, Age of Sigmar is really not that interesting to me. I don't know, there's interesting aspects of it because when it comes to a golden looking god and all of that, I'm there. I just love those things. It's fascinating to me. You know, Sigmar is, an interesting, fascinating character. There's some aspects to that whole thing with him that are cool, but overall, that's like the least interesting thing. Look at what is happening in the Total War games. So much more interesting stuff there, and all the characters, even freaking lords that we spent each week, like for a month now, covering the new bosses. I mean, each and every boss has more character in them in those trailers compared to anything that GW can offer us in their own streaming service. So is that kind of a quality? And here they really did a better job in terms of how the animation looks. There's a lot of, as you can see, shadowing and stuff, and the animation does not feel exactly like it's 10 FPS, but it's still maybe like 15 at times. It's just not it's not that good. But even if you overlook this, because you can, it used to be worse, that's why. Even if you do, then the story for me really falls flat. So it is very, how to say this, very isolated. And, when you read the synopsis, high in the peaks of Ataramor, a horse tribe of Darkwat warriors face a daily battle for survival. Jorvak Brand, the tribe's chieftain, has ambitions of a better future for his people, but their doom is only ever one night away. Yeah, those people in the tribe and all of that, just not compelling characters at all. They're just simpletons, basic barbarians, which think that they're not, but they are. I mean, obviously some of them are better than the others, but really, who cares? It's just like really not compelling at all. How to tell you this, guys? And there are the Sigma warriors, out there again. There is a creature at the end of the episode. There are some grotesque things that happen with the creature and the battle. And like the battle actually is one of the most interesting things. Damn it, I have a fluffy thing in my eye again. Yeah, I wonder when my fluffy Pomeranian stops shading, but yeah, there's that. Anyway, guys, so I will give this episode like a 6 out of 10. Yeah, it's maybe one of the worst, most boring, and it's most long too. So for one of the most boring episodes that I'm just witnessing, not warriors, but some guys that just beat their chest and they're like, ooh, we're going to do this and kill this, and nobody's lives matter. We will determine whoever lives matters now. And it's just very, very animalistic and is not made to be compelling. Maybe it could be done better and made to be, more interesting, but it's just not. It falls flat in every aspect possible. The character, the story, the finding, the anything. And there's the woman there, if you can see her, like on the horse. Yeah, she's just like, that sort of thing. So I don't know what they're even thinking with these episodes, honestly, to this point, guys. But yeah. Oh, 6 out of 10. And considering that I have been waiting for this for 2 months, Warhammer just does not worth the money at all. Still, 1 year after its release, like almost 1 year, I'm just waiting for my freaking figure to this point. If I can get it, if I can't get it, it's just a waste of money. Dedicated is awful. So yeah, there's that. Well, 6 out of 10. Yeah, weak episode. Overall experience, Ivy is long gone, like down the drain somewhere. So guys, that's gonna be it really. I mean, share your thoughts down below about Hammer and Bolter in general. I do prefer the 40k episodes because Warhammer 40k is much more interesting than this. And there at least you can say, well, there's some familiar characters. Sigmar is not as popular. And yeah, it's just not. I don't know why even GW had to turn things around with it. Warhammer Fantasy, especially one we see in Total War Warhammer, is interesting enough. So yeah, I understand why people are upset that they actually, change things. Because Sigmar is cool and all, but everything else, it's like the lore around it, some of the characters, just very generic, unfortunately. That's the word, it's just generic. So that is it, guys. Let's see if I can come tomorrow for a covering of stuff. And I totally forgot to do my prayer review, by the way. If I can get it in somehow, I will. In any case, guys, you will find out. But I just want to say have a great Thursday, guys. Tomorrow is OnlyFans Day, which means I'm going to make my OnlyFans content. If you are a subscriber, you will probably expect that. And yeah, that is the way to support me in general, where I'm doing all of my meaningful sex educational content, fitness, health, nutrition, relationship advice, and more, guys. Love you and sleep well. Bye for now.